The Boklad markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
So, after... Whoa. I thought I fell to my death for a second. That's like, oh my god. Now I'm stuck. Okay. Let's try that again. Take 2. So what I was thinking after the Hugo battle was like, what the hell does Odin actually want? And what is the Empire doing? Like, how aware are they of Ultima and Clive's mission to destroy the Mother Crystals, all that kind of stuff? They seem like, at least the Empire seems completely oblivious to this whole situation. They're not really trying to defend the Mother Crystals. Like, what the hell is going on? And so Dion, having spoken with Joshua, mentioned like, are these the, like, you know, basically saying, are you under the influence of Ultima? And the Emperor, well, the ex-Emperor, I guess, didn't say like, Ultima? What is this nonsense? He was just like, no. So it seems like everyone kind of knows the deal about Ultima, but no one's really talking about it. Well, not in a way that's enlightening us as the player, at least. So, yeah, I continue to be a bit baffled by that whole side of things. Like, what is the point of trying to rule over the entire kingdom if you're going to be destroyed by the Blight anyway? So why are these guys still continuing to cling on to their Mother Crystals? Are they, if they're not aware that that's the case, what are they doing to fight the Blight? It's just getting worse and worse. So I don't get why the Empire's goal at this point is to just, oh, let's just expand our territories. It's not like we're all going to die anyway. It's like, either he's just like, let's just expand our territories, take over everything, and then if we all end up becoming extinct, so be it. At least we tried. I don't know. It's a bit weird. They seem totally oblivious to the bigger picture of the world coming to an end as a result of the Blight, and they seem to not be doing anything about it. That's how I'm kind of reading the situation. I might be wrong, but it strikes me as a bit odd. Like, Barnabas seems more clued up. Barnabas and Harbord, I think their name is. They seem a bit more clued up, and they're clearly up to something that's related to this whole thing.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
So yeah, I don't know. That side of it is a bit curious to me, but I'm sure we're going to find out. Right, so there's the Republican Gate. I feel like I should still have a look at these areas and just explore them a bit anyway. I'm not doing it on the back of a chocobo for now. The lack of chocobo theme has made me kind of fall out of love with traveling with chocobos. It's one of the kind of still minor but worst things about the game. No chocobo theme is it's a bit of a crime for Final Fantasy, I'm sorry. I don't care how much you think you want to change things up and, you know, it's a evolution, it's a revolution, whatever the hell you want to call it. Like, you need the chocobo theme. If you're going to have chocobos, have the bloody theme, man. Come on. I'm sure there's a wonderful reason for it, and I'm just being, like, mean, but...
They've closed the road to Randalar.
That's how I feel.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, I'm done for. If I can't get these goods to Randalar...
I was going to say, maybe there's a chest or something. And there is. Okay.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through. Please, I'm begging you.
Also, no music here. They just want you to appreciate the sounds of the powerful waterfall. I mean, maybe since there's no music anyway, I'll give it a shot. It would be funny to say all that and then this was the place where they had a chocobo theme, but I very much doubt it. You get like a 5-second sound cue and that's it.
Faster!
Unacceptable. Unbloody acceptable. There's probably going to be like side quests and hunts and whatnot here. I'm not going to get too dragged around. There you go. Just wanted that.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
About to be a whole lot more refugees once we're done. Unfortunately.
That'll do, girl.
Right.
Boklad.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
Where's Goots?
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Service at the
The item shop has something new, so let's quickly check.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. What are you looking for?
Still selling enhancers. Yeah, I forgot to replenish this stuff after
A fine choice.
the S rank.
Many thanks.
Right,
Out of my sight, wretch.
keep moving. I feel like these are areas we're coming back to anyway, so I don't need to explore every inch of it now.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
But every time we end up in the Dalmatian Republic, it's the same story. There's some kind of gate that we can't get through. And we
You
need
won't
to
find
pass.
anything of this quality in Twinside.
So, let's see.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Traders pass. On your way.
There's some part of it I haven't been to. Okay, this is right here somewhere. Oh, there it is. You didn't see us coming by?
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Boklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure naught else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
The caravan stops next.
So, Let's do a little bit of dallying around trying to find this pass. And well, what will we find while we're trying to do this? There we go.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Alrighty, so basically another side quest disguised as a main quest here. Go around, speak to people, look for a thief. They tried to obviously paint it with broader brushstrokes, as in like this is a a bigger problem that we're going to help to solve. Blah blah. But honestly, again, should Clive really care? Should we care at all? If we didn't absolutely need this to continue the story, then we have absolutely. This is a total side quest. So yeah, let's try and do it. Let's see if anything interesting will happen as a result. But yeah, I think it's also because I've spent the last like few hours doing side quests and hunts and doing like the more slow-paced side questy main quests in the hideaway too, like gather parts for the ship and blah blah. So I was kind of expecting like let's get on with the story, and now immediately they've kind of slowed us down again with this whole pass business. So I'm personally not too happy about that.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Okay.
Juicy pears! Slake your
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, and Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Okay. Pinballing around Boklad. Investigating.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Like
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked!
Okay, calm down.
Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Okay, there's one
Caravan
more.
stops next to the checkpoint. Any traders pass?
I'll take the large one.
Okay, seems quite happy about that.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Oh, wow.
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Sheesh. That didn't go well.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet as thing. The finest earthenware from the Free Cities.
Right, third time's the charm, surely.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Hansa, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Come on, come on!
Potter. My father will hear about this. Potter.
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Yeah, don't have too much to say right now. We're just go with the flow.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy! I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
Rip.
He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hansa, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
So here's what's going to happen. We're going to catch this kid, and he's going to teach us how to steal. So in true Final Fantasy fashion, we're going to have the steal ability. That's clearly what's going to happen here. This is how Clive learns to steal in battle.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody Crimson Caravan scooping up.
I thought that's the way it was.
Let me carry your goods.
Oh, okay. I went to the wrong bit. Some thief catcher I am.
Oh, shit. I'm cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Well, now.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Okay, so... what now?
Oh, where is...
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then?
Yeah, this quest is a bit of a...
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Yeah, this quest is a little bit like trying to get blood from the stones. I'm sorry, in general I've loved so much stuff about this game, but this particular thing isn't one of them. I think it's more because how I set myself up mentally for what I thought I'd be doing versus what I am doing.
Daddy.
It's there's a bit of a mismatch right now. I feel like this is the kind of thing where, again, if you had like good companionship, unfortunately Jill just doesn't have that same kind of energy. That even like Byron is pretty funny. Like it was fun to explore with him, and obviously Sid anyway. But Jill is just such a a nice, chill person that, combined with Clive, they don't make for the best kind of adventure buddies, if that makes sense. So I think they suffer a little bit for that too. Okay, so
that's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
Interesting. We've got like 4 of us here. Gonna do this one with no iconic abilities. It's probably gonna be multiple waves of enemies anyway. You can see how slow they are to attack in general.
I
doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
I'm sure we've got something more serious to come. One way to spice things up is, of course, to throw in a nice boss battle. Okay, we've got a mage this time, gotta be careful. This time I'll go back to normal business. I'm not going to try and disrespect the game here.
We got company! That's the lot. Get him!
So I think maybe when they have bravery, they also don't get staggered as much. That's one thing I'm starting to notice. So that's kind of interesting. So it's definitely a nice status. I don't know if I'll ever be able to have it.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
I'm going to quickly grab this item. So yeah, this is the bit that I skipped, thinking, yeah, we'll eventually head here anyway. That really does look epic, I have to say. Reminds me slightly of Altissa from 15. That was an epic looking city, I have to say. Yeah, we've got a big boy.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to get wrecked.
It's that guard from Boklad. Kill him! Kill them all!
Yeah, just making sure there. I was a bit worried. Alright, let's clear some of the riffraff out here. There we go. That's pretty nice timing. Haven't used Limit Break for a while either. Yeah, he's getting completely destroyed now. Just absolutely stacking all of the lightning on him. Getting absolutely punished. Yeah, another one of those stun locky kind of battles here. Amazing job to survive all of that, I have to say. Again, it took 2 staggers. We managed it.